If the Bible was really intended to be a book for everyone, then how come there are no chapters directly written to any black population whatsoever? They got the book of Romans, but no book of Ethiopians? No book of Cometians, or Ugandans, or Sudanese, all of whom constitute African populations that the so-called Middle Eastern Supreme Being, created in the image of the cultural bigots of the day, would have known exist at the time of those so-called revelations. What about the other Bible, the one that Ethiopians follow? The Tawahedo Bible? It has more books than the European canon, but it also is sorely lacking in giving any sense of direct agency to a black population, at least to any of the well-accepted, well-documented, and recognized as black population. Yet still, no book of the Ashanti. No book of the Nubians. Still no word addressed directly to the sons and daughters of the continent that birthed civilization, spirituality, and religion itself. The only thing those Abrahamic religions have going for them is that they encapsulated their so-called Middle Eastern, their so-called Hebrew culture into one concise text, be it the Torah, the Gospel, or the Quran. But any culture can do this if it wanted. There could be one holy book as the source of the one supreme deity's revelation to mankind for the Igbo, the Yoruba, the Wolof, etc. If these culture groups wanted to collate their ancient wisdom and history into a solid written document, even down to the various tribes and clans that had their own leaders, but eventually all coalesced around one tribe's one leader, like Moses, for example. So maybe the question isn't why didn't God speak to us, or rather, why didn't their God speak to us? Maybe it's, why haven't we decided to speak through the voices of our own gods and cultures? Our ancestral deities have been speaking to and through us, collectively and individually, long before those colonizer texts were jammed down our throats. And with that more authority and a stronger track record of effectiveness, if we only realized